Callie Handel, and today we're going to have fun with pedals. First, we're going to start off with the wah. That's one of my favorite pedals, and it was made famous in the 1960s by none other than Jimi Hendrix. So let's check out this one. This is a Vox Wah, and there's a couple different ways you can use a wah really effectively. The first way is like this. So that's kind of the more funky way of using a wah, and for a lot of it, I'm actually just moving my foot up and down while muting the strings. So you get that kind of chugga 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 feel. And that's one of the ways I love using the wah. Another really cool way is when you've got a distortion going, and we're going to talk about distortion pedals in a minute. You can put on a distortion pedal and then get a super cool like rockin' wah sound. So check this out. So it gives you more of a wah wah. It's kind of like a cat. So now we're going to go to the next sound family, which is dirt. So you might notice that without any of my pedals going, we've got a clean sound coming directly from the amp. Now, if you want to dirty up your sound, there are so many options pedal-wise. And there's 3 different kinds of pedals in the basic family of dirt or distortion. So the first you're going to do is the overdrive pedal. Now, the one I'm using today is an Ibanez Tube Screamer, TS9. It's a classic, and it basically gives you the sound of driving your guitar through an amp at a very high volume. So it's kind of pushing those speakers a little bit. So here we hear the clean sound, power chord, and now with the TS9, here's the difference. It's just got so much more energy, it's not even funny. Now, if we feel like we need a little bit more metal, a little bit more distortion, we can move from an overdrive pedal to a distortion pedal. And I've got an example of that right here. It's the metal zone. Compare that with the overdrive pedal. So for the third kind of dirty pedal, we have got the classic Fuzz Face that Jimi Hendrix made famous in the 1960s. And the Fuzz Face is just one of many different kinds of fuzz pedals that you can use. Now, fuzz pedals often sound really cool when you use your neck pickup. On this guitar, it's kind of noisy because it's a single coil pickup, but that's just part of the fun. So here we go. We're going to use this Fuzz Face here. Next, we're going to move from the 60s to the 70s and maybe even the 80s, and we're going to check out the MXR Phase 90. Now, this little pedal is a phase shifter, and it was made very famous in the 80s by none other than Eddie Van Halen. I like to use the Phase 90 along with my metal zone, and then you can really hear what it does. So let's check out the metal sound by itself, the distortion. And now let's add the phase shifter. Oh my God, I was instantly transported to 1986. I don't know about you. You might not have been alive in 1986, but trust me, this is what it sounded like. Now, in the same family of pedals as the phase shifter, you can hear the chorus pedal. Now, I'm going to play just a plain old regular G chord with no pedal. Oh, it's so pretty. But check it out with the chorus. I think it's even prettier. It's like a lot of different guitars playing at the same time. It's very, very swirly and beautiful and shimmery. And I love to use my chorus pedal not only with electric guitar, but also with my acoustic guitar. It just sounds fantastic. Okay. My final pedal to show you today is a digital delay. And again, with each class of pedals, there are literally hundreds that you can choose from. So the one I have here in particular is a Boss digital delay. And You can use this in so many different ways. If you want to use it when you're taking a guitar solo, it can really smooth things out. Or you can use a delay pedal to create atmosphere. So even just playing very slowly. It's kind of an eerie sound. Now, let's try to combine a few pedals. So I'm going to keep that digital delay on, and I'm going to go with my metal zone. I'm going to go full metal on you, all right? And phase 90. Okay, let's hear that. All right, so that's like a super metal sound. Maybe we'll use this delay and the fuzz face. Fuzz is kind of cool. What about the wah? What about the wah and the phase 90? What would that do? So I hope that's given you some fun ways to start playing with pedals. I can't encourage you enough to get out there and go to your local guitar store, try out different pedals, go to your friend's house, use the pedals that your friend has that you don't have, swap them around, play with them, and have fun. I'm Allie Handel, and you rock.